Welcome back to my channel. It is Candace with a K, where I normally talk books, beauty, and kicks. This has been a highly anticipated, highly requested video to give an update on my teeth. And so if you're interested in hearing about my over 6-month update and whether or not I think veneers are worthy of the experience, please keep watching. So first and foremost, this is just my experience. This does not mean that it'll be your experience. Everyone's journey and progress and whole shebang is going to be completely different. Everybody is not going to have the same issues. Everybody's not going to have the same price. Everybody's not going to have the same doctor. Like, there's just so many factors that go into it. So first, my suggestion for anybody that's even interested is to make sure that you do your research. A thorough research process needs to be had if you are planning on getting your teeth done, because it is truly a life commitment if you choose to get porcelain veneers like I did. It's not always likely that they're going to shave down your teeth, but if you had or have big teeth like I did, you're going to get your teeth shaven down. So here we go. I went to Dr. Gonzaga Tabares in Cali, Colombia back in June of 2021. So that was my graduation gift to myself. I had just completed or was gearing up to complete my PhD, and I have forever said that I wanted fake teeth. It wasn't like I needed them. I did not need them. I could have went without them, but the vanity vain side of me said I was going to get my teeth done. Prior to getting my teeth done back in 2013 to 2014. Yes, so from 2013 to 2014, I did wear braces. And I thought braces was going to get me over the hump of like wanting perfect teeth, and it didn't. Where I went wrong is that as soon as I got out of braces, I should have got a permanent retainer and I should have got my teeth whitened. But what I really wanted was to get my canines shaven down. I wanted a bunch of stuff that was not going to happen from just wearing braces. Long story short, I didn't wear my retainer. My teeth shifted. So once my teeth started to shift again, I knew that I was not putting braces back on. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna eventually just get my teeth done. And as a Real Housewives fanatic, seeing all these women on TV with these perfect pearly Hollywood white smiles, I was like, man, I'm getting my teeth done. I'm getting my teeth done. So I wrote it in my journal. This year, I'm getting my teeth done. And maybe if the next year, I think I went and got my teeth done. So I traveled down to Cali by myself. I initially didn't do a very thorough research on doctors. I'm not gonna lie. I had received some recommendations from friends. I came across Dr. Gonzaga through Arrogant Tay, and I really liked Arrogant Tay's teeth, and I loved that he didn't change his diet. Like, you would see him eating all kinds of stuff. And so I said, you know what, I love his teeth. Then I saw Dream Doll. I got her teeth done by him, and I loved her teeth. And the one that really sealed the deal for me on getting my teeth done by Dr. Gonzaga was Four from Black Ink Chicago. And his teeth looked still very natural, but you could tell that they were done and they just looked really good. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to Dr. Gonzaga. So I had took some birthday pictures before my 30th, and when I got the pictures back, I was disgusted with my smile. Like, my teeth were yellow. I had a mini gap. And that night, when I got those pictures back from my sorority sister, that night, I sent Dr. Gonzaga my deposit. I was like, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. I'm getting my teeth done. So I sent the money via PayPal, and booked my appointment. So I sent my deposit in December. I initially was going to go in March, couldn't go in March anymore. So I pushed my appointment back to June, went in June it was roughly 3 days. One night is free with your appointment, and I had to pay for 2 nights. So I get down there. I'm nervous because when I'm by myself, I never feel threatened in another country. Honestly, because I know how to move as a solo traveler, just common street smarts. I'm not fazed by that. But I was really scared because it was going to be my last chance with my smile. And yeah, I was just nervous. So in my first day of appointments, I was real spooked because the dental hygienist, as well as one of the doctors, had came in and was like telling me I had pretty teeth. You can't tell me I have pretty teeth and I'm sitting here about to get my teeth done, you know? So I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm about to mess this up. So it started casting all kinds of doubt in my head. Fast forward, they shaved my teeth down. And then when I looked at my teeth, I was so sad seeing what my teeth look like, because now it's real. It's like set in stone. There's no going back. Like, I can never go back to my previous smile. That's out. And so I cried in the bathroom. I cried when I got back to the hotel. I cried. And I'm not even no crier like that, but I cried. And I just was like, I got to see it through, my boy. And that's what I did. So the next day I went to my appointment. They had all my teeth laid out there. I got my teeth put on. After all my teeth were put on, which I thought they looked nice, Dr. Gonzaga came in and said that they needed to correct 2. So they had to take 2 off, which is like drilling them down, chopping them off. I had to wait for the 2 to be made. 2 were made. They sized them. The color was wrong. So then I had to wait for another 2 to be made. They sized them. They put them on. And so this is where it gets tricky, because the 2 that they corrected are now 2 teeth that I feel are misshapen and uneven. But because I was leaving the very next morning, there's not really much I could do. I was able to catch it a little bit while I was still in the office, but because they had to do it so many times, he only did so much, and I started to notice it more as I looked at my mouth more. And I was the last patient walking out of the office. Like, I got in my cab and Dr. Gonzaga was getting in his car. That's how I was the last one out of there. So I wish, and I advise anybody going to make sure to stay an extra day following your appointment to make sure that you can get everything done, what you need to get done, especially if you are going out of state or out of the country. So there was really nothing I could do at that point. My flight was at 5 a.m. and I'm leaving the office at damn near 8. Like, I mean, if you looking at it, it's like, oh no, your teeth look fine. But see, there's just this slight unevenness. These 2 are misshapen in comparison to these 2. From a distance, you can't tell, but I noticed it. And because I spent the money on it, I want that to be corrected. Now, I did post a video about my journey down there, and a woman in the comments said she's already gone back 3 times. So now I'm fearful that if I go down there to have these 2 teeth corrected, it's going to mess up everything. So I did book an appointment, which is supposed to be in May, but I'm still tethering on whether or not I should go back or not, because I don't want to have to keep going back, because that's just going to be more money that I have to spend when I'm already mentally preparing myself for having to spend the money in America to get my teeth done. For the right, like really break a bag on getting my teeth done. So that's one of the issues that I have. Here we go on the after effects of having this. So prior to me even flying down to Colombia, I went to my dentist here in America. I got my deep cleaning. I did my checkups. I did the whole 9. Tip-top shape, no issues. Since I've gotten these veneers, my gums are beyond sensitive to where almost every single time I brush my teeth, my gums bleed. Now, for me, that's a red flag. One of the things that Google told me was that my veneers could be incorrectly placed, which that's very well possible. They kind of highly suggested getting gum contouring, and I kind of wish that I didn't do that because I'm starting to feel as though that might have been a cause of some of the issues that I'm experiencing, which is constant gum bleed. Like, I could literally press on my gums right now and they'll start bleeding. That's how sensitive my gums have gotten since getting these teeth done. What can I do now? You know? Something that I experienced within the first 6 months that is not so much now is sensitivity. That first week I got my teeth done, I could not chew, I could not bite into nothing. Like, eating was such a challenge to where I was not even eating really because it was so uncomfortable. Then I started to get adjusted to my bite. Things started to get easier to eat. Now I eat whatever. Like, that was one of my things on getting porcelain veneers. I did not want to change my diet. So I'm still eating steak. I'm still eating chips. I'm still eating, not so much candy, but like, if I choose to have a piece of candy, I eat it. If I choose to bite into something, I do that. I'm conscious, I'm aware, but it doesn't stop me from eating the item. I know if you get composite, that might not be the case. So that was one of my biggest things on getting porcelain veneers, is that I did not want to change my diet. Like, if one thing that she gonna do is she gonna eat. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna experience the teeth sensitivity. I've experienced the gum bleeding. The pros of it all is that your teeth are white as hell. Like, there's not it kind of like, especially when I'm glam like this, the teeth are super white. When I'm not glam, it's kind of like, damn, your teeth are white. But when you're super glam, it works. That's truly the upside of it. My experience, I don't think is unique in any way. I regret it? No. Like, with a question mark. Because when I look back on photos of my natural teeth, I'm not extremely happy, but I like this more. Which is what I wanted anyway. So I've gotten what I wanted. Would I choose to maybe not have done it at the time I did it? Yes. Would I maybe have waited a little further down the line? Yeah. I mean, I'm 31. These veneers should technically take me up to at least 50. But I don't know if they're gonna last that long. I do take very good care of my teeth, brushing, flossing, mouthwash, the whole nine, but anything is liable to happen because I went out of the country. I don't know. If I wanted to take the veneers off, I still have enough teeth to get away with not having veneers, but I'll never go back because I've already mentally gotten adjusted to seeing my mouth like this, and I don't like what my teeth look like, how they shape them down. Like, they're not bad. You could see it in my previous video of my actual trip to Colombia, but it's nothing that I will rock with. Yeah, I'm open to answering any other questions about the experience. Just hit me up, ask away. My only thing is really take your time in deciding whether it's something that you really want to do, because it's a commitment. Like I said, it's something that you're going to be stuck with, especially if you go the porcelain veneer route. I could have gone composite to test it out, but like, we'll go big or go home around here, okay? So that's kind of how it went. But I mean, if you got the money and you want to ball out on yourself, do that. It's like, I did it because I wanted to, and here we are. I don't have regrets about it. Timing is everything, but it's pretty. So yes, you can hit me up here. You can hit me up on Instagram. I've answered so many questions. So many people have reached out, and thank you guys for watching and reaching out. And yeah, make sure since you're here that you're going to hit that subscribe button, and I'll be sure to see you in my next video.